Sebastian Rogers is an autistic boy. He's 15 years old. He's been missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee. And everybody has been looking for him. Everybody. He is 5 foot 5 inches tall. He weighs 120 pounds. Sandy blonde hair, and he wears glasses. And again, there is no footprint of him whatsoever.
You think back, and there might have been a reason he was possibly upset, or something outside that could have enticed him to go outside. Was there anything that came to mind?
We've been combing over that day and even the weeks before he left, and I hadn't been able to figure it out. That morning he was laughing, he was joking. Everyone we were around that day agreed that he seemed like he was in a good mood. He was behaving.
This boy, I've done told y'all, reminds me of my son that had autism, that is my third son. And he disappeared right down the road from part of where my family lives. And I take all of these cases serious. I am not playing about anything right now.
The original thinking was that Sebastian Rogers left home on his own, but the fact that he disappeared without a trace now has authorities looking into the very real possibility of foul play.
I'm not trying to accuse them of anything. I'm trying to tell you how suspicious they are now becoming. Well, good morning, everybody. Hello. Welcome. I know I've been up a little bit. I wasn't feeling well yesterday and I slept a little bit. So, hey. Hey, Cassie. Hey, Justin. Thank you for being here. And Gigi. I wasn't, and Pipsqueak and Buck Wild. I wasn't sure who was up and who was not. Hello, Ohio Stephanie, the amazing Tiff. Hello, everybody. Sunny days. I hope it's a sunny day today, honey. I welcome you all in. Thank you for being here. Come on in out of the bushes and say hello to me this morning. Okay, hello. You felt like fire yesterday. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. Well, yeah, I know I should have probably come on yesterday and said a little something. It was 11 months. My goodness. Lord have mercy. 11 months. So, yeah, I look like damn it this morning though, but it's okay. You're going to see Happy this morning. Happy going to give you something to smile about. I'm drinking my coffee, Belinda. I'm drinking my coffee. Where's Mike? I invited Mike in this morning. Mike, you in here listening somewhere? Mike. Hello, Mike. Hey, Danny Lynn. Smiley's going to be all nice this morning. Lord have mercy, I am. I'm going to be nice this morning. Everybody's welcome in here. If you can get in, come in. Come in, have a seat, have some coffee. We're going to talk this morning. We're going to talk about trust. We're going to talk about Sebastian. Yeah, Mike, are you watching? Come on in, honey. Mike told me this morning, just a few minutes ago, on my community page, he knows where Sebastian is. Mike, my friend, told me he knows where Sebastian is. I wanted to hear that because the other day I posted about Culver's and I posted a video or my live, and I said you had to pick your fights and all that, and I didn't answer Mike. He was saying, for fuck's sake, Katie didn't say he walked there, and I agreed with him this morning. Couple hours ago, and I said, because he said, do y'all even know how far that is? And I said, well, yeah, it's 4.5 to 5 miles. I said, he's not crippled and he's not stupid. I mean, gosh, I wish they would quit putting all this, and I'm not talking about Mike. I wish everybody would Quit putting that on Sebastian, man. He's a teenager. Okay? He's a teenager. And I told Mike I was agreeing with him, you know. I agree. He didn't walk to Culver's. He didn't go to get him no ice cream. Come on now. That child didn't go to get him no ice cream. But Mike says, I think I know where he is. He said that just about 2 or 3 minutes ago. I was fixing to go live anyway. And I told Mike, I said, well, come on and tell me because I'm going live. I didn't make this live about you, Mike. I got a whole live planned. But Mike, if you know where Sebastian is or you think you know, I need you to come here and tell me, honey. Please come tell me. Come tell us. Where do you think he is? It's just your opinion, right? Or do you really know where he is? Come on, Mike. I'm giving you the opportunity. Mike. Come on. There's nothing more important than trust. Oh, there's Mike. Here's Mike. It's in your short. There's Mike. Well, just tell us, Mike. I don't like word games. Come on. Come on, Mike. Where do you think he is? Come on, Mike. I've been real good to you. I need to know because I got some important stuff I want to put out today, tonight, whatever time it is, 3 o'clock in the morning where I'm at. I need to know. And when you said that, I was like, whoa, come on in and tell me. Come in and tell me, Mike. This is the perfect opportunity. Please. I don't like to play no games. Just tell me where he's at, okay? Where is it at in your video? I mean, your short. Backyard 6. Okay, hold on a minute. Let's see. Whose house is that? Whose house is that? 617 Parkingham Drive, in your opinion. What makes you think that? What makes you think that? Whose house is that? You know me, I'm going to ask the questions. I ain't got time to go look nothing up. I'll look it up after the show. I ain't got time to be doing all that research. Now, my mom, Justin's in here. Justin will look it up probably. Whose house is that? We ain't trying to be doxing nobody, but whose house is that? I don't care. You can tell us. Tell us. Come on now. Sunny, educated guess based on the recent information. Well, I've had some information myself, so I need to know, is that in Tennessee? Is it in Hendersonville? Come on, Mike. Mike, I've invited you to come up here on my live. Do you want to come up? Do you want a link? I'll drop a link for you, Mike, if you want to come up. Tell me your thoughts, opinions. We can have a debate. We don't have to always agree. Why is it your educated guess? I was in the construction site. You got to go to work. You got to go to work. I thought you took care of your sister, Mike. You told me you took care of your sister who was disabled downstairs. That's what you told me the other day in a text or on my community post, Mike. Come up here and talk to me, Mike. I've been asking you way before the Sebastian case. Come on, come up here and talk to me, Mike. You know what? Even in you said, Smiley, you've known me since before. You don't have a sister. No, Mike. Mike, I got all them texts. Come on, Mike. You don't have a sister. Mike. Mike, come up here and talk to me. Look, even Green Eyes in Summer Wells' case come up here and he don't talk to nobody, okay? He talked to Jody Sue, but he didn't, he you know how that was. You know how that went. Come up here and talk to me, Mike. Let's talk about Sebastian. I won't keep you long. Come on, talk to me. I'll be respectful to you, Mike. You know I will. You say I know you before. You've seen me talk to Don. You've seen me talk to Chris. I'll be respectful to you, Mike. Honestly. What do you think he's buried at the construction site? What's going on, Mike? Please, this is crucial, Mike. You keep telling me Katie don't know where he's at. Do you feel like Chris or somebody put him there without Katie's knowledge? Grace said there's no such address, Mike. You said it's at the construction site. Is that a new address at the construction site? Good morning, Grace. Thank you for that. All right, because I know a couple of months ago they were building new houses, so it's possible it is a brand new address. It's possible that it's, the post office is giving it a brand new address. Mike, I want to ask you again. I want you to be truthful with me since you won't come up here and nobody knows who you are. Are you related to the Proud Feet in any way, shape, or form? Grace, it's in Hendersonville, down by the construction site, down by Chris's house. How do you know so much about this case, Mike? I mean, are you not worried? I mean, of all the things that you said or say and do, are you not worried at all that LE or FBI or anybody will trace you down and come and talk to you personally, Mike? I mean, even not even now, but even when something is later found or done, or when court comes or anything, are you not worried about that? And if anything that you said, even at the slightest, pans out, even if you mean no harm, could cause you to be arrested for hindering an investigation, Mike, because you won't come forward. And this coming forward on YouTube is not coming forward because you refuse to talk or anything. There was a large puddle approximately 10 meters before the truck's field on the morning of the 26th. TBI was informed, no worries. Presumption of innocence is paramount. Well, Denise, Mike he's been around a long time, and he does have, you found it, and he does have his own page. However, he won't go live. He does go, he's been in this, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But he is looking like he knows a lot of information about this case, and I want to know why. I want to know why. And I want to know why you would specifically say that you might know where Sebastian is. Not might, I mean, or in your opinion. And at every twist and turn, he tries to discredit everything that every creator says, and he's probably been blocked by every creator except me. I just find it odd. Yes, Grace, let me, or just send it to me if you will. Yeah, how did Sebastian get there, Mike? How did he get there? See, Mike, you could come up here on my live and tell your story in your own words. I'll mute myself. You could tell your own story in your opinion, of course. Right, the amazing Tiff. It's all theories and speculations, and we all have our own opinions. Because I'm fixing to totally talk about something here in a minute. But I'm sure Mike will try to bust that up as well. Autistic teen attracted to water. A large puddle was there until it got filled that morning. Sebastian walked there, in my opinion. Got to go to work or get fired. Okay, well, have a nice day at work, Mike. Have a nice day at work. If you have any more information, feel free to write it on my community post, as I know you will. And he didn't walk out of that house. This is a criminal investigation, Mike. I just want you to know that. You do understand this is a criminal investigation, and L.E., Brandon Carter, did have that in writing. You do know that L.E. is saying that now, correct? Let me read this to you, to y'all all. For everybody that's saying this is not a criminal investigation, and this goes to credit Justin. Hold on a minute. On January 10th. On January 10th, there was an email, and there was a question asked but Brandon Carter said from Sumner County Sheriff's Office, said, we can't tell anybody not to say anything. The only thing I can say is this is an ongoing criminal investigation. It's the only case I work to this present day. So that's the only case Carter's working to this day, and it is an ongoing criminal investigation. People just don't want to hear that. And you are correct, Mohawk Mom. You are very correct. Not all children. Some children that are autistic are even scared of water, matter of fact. Oh, and I want y'all to hear. We're going to play this. I'm going to play this real quick. Listen. I told y'all I look like damn it, so y'all are going to look happy this morning. So listen. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We ain't going to do that. Hold on a minute. I got to turn my volume up.
The best part about it is he has managed to do this without any evidence left behind whatsoever.
The best part about it. The best part about it. The best part.
About it. The best part about it is he has managed to do this without any evidence left behind whatsoever.
What's wrong with him? The best part about it? What's wrong with him? The best part about it? Whoops, shut up, Smiley. So, yeah, no scent and no camera. No scent. Yeah, a bit of smug and sarcasm there. The best part about it. Kind of like that video. I don't know where it's at. Who has it? I can't remember. But kind of like I heard it with my own ears. He said, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to hit this nail on the head. The thing he's scared of is if he gets out and tries to run and somebody sees him. What? What? I don't even know. I don't know. You know, there's nothing, we're going to talk about trust for a minute. There's nothing more important than being trustworthy. Let's talk about that for a minute. Being trustworthy and honest is very important, even when it's difficult, y'all. Especially in real life cases. And I think sometimes y'all forget these real life cases. Just because we don't know the people, that's the same as going real life on people that you know. It's heartbreaking. And there's really, there's really evil out there. There really is evil out there. A trustworthy person, in my opinion, has to have integrity, and they are compassionate. They are kind. They are humble. And there's not many people like that around here anymore. Everyone seems around here to be cruel and hateful and not humble, definitely not kind. Most don't have any integrity, right? You have to be resourceful. I don't even want to go there. But a trustworthy person must know their boundaries and keep confidences, and they need to respect boundaries. They don't need to always try to one up people, or build on others. They need to serve others, actually. And they need to show a little gratitude, in my opinion. There's a lot of ungrateful people here. Fairness also comes into play. Oh, this one right here, Justin, he is very fair. I love Justin. He's got so much grace. I really like how he's really taken his channel, honestly. Thank you for that, Justin. But you got to be honest even when it's hard. And you got to take accountability for your mistakes, because everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. I don't care who you are. But remember, actions speak louder than words. Please remember that. Actions speak louder than words. And consistency matters. You got to be the same across the board. I know that's hard for some people to understand, especially with all the hate. But it matters. And don't get mad and angry mixed up with trust. That's two different things. Now, anger can damage trust. Oh, yeah. But anger is more of a feeling, okay? Anger is more of a feeling. A lot of times when people are angry, they say things they don't mean, and they try to push buttons, and they try to drag other people in. When you do that, you can destroy trust. But if it turns into hate, that's when that's just a whole entire different story, right? So, do you want to be looked at in these cases or in your own real life as an evil, hateful being, or someone who can be trusted? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I'm really wondering, because to me, trust is very important. Thank you, Kat, for becoming a new YouTube member. Woo! That bell will wake y'all up this morning. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, trust is everything, honey, especially in these cases, but in real life too. And these cases are real life. Listen, this is what you got to understand. These cases are somebody's real life. They may not be your real life, but they're somebody's real life. And the bullshit don't belong. Now let's talk a little bit about a few minutes about Sebastian and bringing a little bit of new light to him, because there's too much drama, fighting, and chaos on these streets. And I feel like he's getting lost here. He don't deserve this. He's already lost. Thanks, in my opinion, to the neglect he had around him. Look, listen, I don't care what you think. To the neglect he had around him from the CPS workers that came to his house and was charmed. They were charmed away instead of investigating correctly, you know, like they should have, by Mr. Charmer himself. And hey, there's nothing wrong with a man being a charmer. After all, sometimes it's rather sexy. But not when you're breaking the trust of a child or a human of any kind, a victim of abuse, or covering a crime, and charming the hell out of someone of authority to get away with what you have done. That's not cute. It's not cute. And it's not okay. And when you're the professional, and the professional is eating up the charm of a narcissistic man who looks like they might have money and power, maybe in your opinion, looks and charm, maybe looks and charm, because you might be having a bad day and at home, or you might have been ignored or not laid in a while, to ignore the signs of this child and what's really going on, and to let this man charm the pants off of you. You're breaking the trust of a child to investigate whether a child is telling the truth or just misunderstanding or whatever. You're breaking the trust of a child who is, in their opinion, hurt. Because to them, they're hurt. And you're not handling it correctly. And then you go on your merry way. And if anyone would have listened, besides the teachers trying their best to help Sebastian, then maybe he would still be here. Maybe he would still be here. Some of y'all want to sit on your high horse and say, well, if his dad knew, why didn't he get him? And his dad, blah, 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 blah. And his dad is not looking. And his dad did this and his dad did that. I'm not listening to that bullshit no more. Not from none of y'all. And I don't care who you are. First of all, Seth did not find out about half the shit that these CPS workers was being charmed away by that narcissistic son of a bitch until he was on my, or until the stepdad was on my panel and a lot of shit came out. Now looking back. And looking back, I was stunned, and I think I even let Seth know, but looking back, and if you go back, hindsight's always 2020. But let me tell you something right now, because a lot of you don't know, you can sit on there and you can eat online and you can make fun with your buddies and people I once respected. Lord, let me tell you something. All I can tell you now is this. In the last few days, I got to see firsthand, I got to hear firsthand, and it was a huge fluke. And I'm not going to come out with everything. I'm not going to say everything, and I don't give a damn. It's none of your business. And no wonder Seth and all them just roll with the flow. No wonder. They don't care what you say, what you do. Because let me just explain something to you, and then I'm going to get over it. Right now, I was a little pissed off, and I think I even took a little break from this case for a little bit. I backed off for a little bit. I was a little, and it was not, it's no secret. I was kind of a little bit pissed off. Well, I wasn't so much as pissed off. I was really in shock, and I got dragged for it. Oh my God, Smiley is, she's just as messy as the rest of them. Even Cher over there in Canada, she's just as messy as her. Fuck that shit. And I'll like Cher if I want to. Fuck y'all. How about that? I'm me, okay? I ain't messy. I'm just me. But how about when Seth did come up on my panel that night with Tony? How about I was a little bit in shock how he come straight after Trevor. I was surprised, to say the very least. And how about I didn't like Tony at first, but now I think Tony is the best thing since sliced bread for Seth. And how about I've never been mad at Seth. I was just shocked. But my, have the damn tables turned. We got a lot of people kissing the damn Bower Sox' asses. And the Proudfoot's feet. Why? I don't know. And do I much care? No, I don't. Because I could get Chris and Katie up here on this panel again, and I could talk to them or ask them questions, and I could have Seth and them here and ask them questions and treat them the same. Because what I care about is Sebastian. but I respect Seth a hell of a lot more. And now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I don't care what y'all say. You can get over there with your hate bonding friends and say, Seth is run. Seth ain't gone no damn where. Take my word for it or not. I don't give a damn. You can say, Seth ain't searching. He ain't doing this and he ain't doing that. He don't have to show y'all he's doing nothing. I know firsthand for a damn fact. 1,000,000 times over, because I know 2 fucking days ago he drove hours to follow up on a lead. And they're probably still following on it, as far as I know. Where? It's none of your fucking business, but I can tell you this. I've always been for what's right. I'm going to stay for what's right. I saw and I heard and I spoke to myself, sheriffs in other counties, with Seth standing right beside them. It's for me to know and you to fucking find out. I was so fucking worried I didn't even do a live for 2 days. I was told not to speak about it for at least 10 hours. I didn't do a live for 2 fucking days. I cried. I didn't want anything to go wrong. The only reason I'm telling you this now, I am sick and I am tired of all the bullshit. Even though I think, and Seth knows I think, and Tony knows I think, and you all know that I think Sebastian did not make it out of that house. And I hope to God he's alive, that he didn't make it out of that house that way. There can be no stone left unturned. Thank you, Donna. Please quit coming to me asking me. Also, no, excuse me. Excuse me. Don't come to me with the BS writing on my community post. I've rode the wrong horse, or I've bet on the wrong horse. Sebastian is not the wrong horse, let me tell you that. And neither is Seth. Now, let me tell you this. Don't come telling me, where is the Nancy Grace interviews? Where is the, do I look like Nancy Grace to you? If you want to know something about Nancy Grace, go ask Nancy Grace, honey. I'm not her production manager either, or her producer. I don't tell her when to air her shows. Even if it was taped and it's going to be next week, I don't tell her what time to do it. I'm not Nancy Grace, okay? I'm not the Lore Lodge. I'm not Justin, honey, and I am not anybody else on here. Smiley does Smiley. Lord, I need me a second channel that says named Smiley does Smiley. That sounds like porn. But y'all just don't get it. Y'all think Smiley does and fixes everything. I only care about Sebastian, y'all. But I assure you, you are all wrong. And if a little word of advice, okay, it's free. It's free, I promise. I promise it's free. If you need content and you're desperate to make money and you need a little extra bucks on the side, look, nobody cares. Just get creative, okay? Get creative instead of just going just taking other people's shit. Just get creative, okay? Get on there, instead of making up lies, I don't know, you could think of something, talk about this paint on the ceiling, make something stick, y'all. But look, Seth is not running. Seth is still looking. And leads are definitely still coming, okay? And LE, thank you, Drew K. And thank you for being a member for 8 months. And LE is very, very much involved. LE is very much involved. And if I had any doubt before, I don't have any doubt now. And that goes for Sumner County. There will be justice. And what y'all need to do is keep Sebastian's name and face out there in a good light. It's been 11 months and he needs to be found. But either way, this will be resolved. Either way. And hopefully sooner rather than later. Sebastian, he was reported missing February 26, 2024 from his home in Hendersonville. And it don't make a lot of sense. It don't make a lot of sense at all. He was 15 years old at the time. He's 16 now, y'all. He wears glasses, brown hair, brown eyes, 5'5". Who's to say he's not shot up to 6 foot tall now? He was 120 pounds at the time. But he was said to have left barefoot. Okay, and all of his shoes was accounted for at the front door. His Nintendo Switch was still there. His phone was in the kitchen. His mom and his stepdad stopped communicating. They wouldn't communicate with the real father, the bio dad, Seth Rogers. They had the United Cajun Navy there, the military, drones, ATV, people by foot, helicopter, horses. Many people putting out flyers, knocking on doors. They blasted his favorite song, or what was said to be his favorite song, Eye of the Tiger, to hope to draw him out. Everybody wore his favorite color, green, hoping if he was out there and he saw you, he would come to you. They put out green light bulbs. Oh, but not at his home. His mom did not do that. They packed up and left. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's get that right. They drained a pond, nothing. No sign at all of Sebastian. And you're right, Katie. Katie didn't call Seth, the bio father, when she found Sebastian was not there. Hey, and Seth worked at the Metro Police Department. Well, why in the heck wouldn't you call and say, hey, I need help? No, she calls the stepdad 3 hours away. There's red flags everywhere in this case, in my opinion. This case is truly a mystery. His stepfather said this case is one that will be studied for years to come. Well, it probably will. I'm sure it will. But why would he say that in the very beginning? And how would he even know that? This is a crime investigation, and they do suspect foul play. They did in the beginning. They tried to walk it back. They didn't want people to be suspicious. That's what they thought, in my opinion. But we're going to see how this plays out. The world is going to see how this plays out. Let's watch this. Let's watch this real quick.
A lot happened with the left side of her face. The left part of her mouth comes up and it sticks for just a second. And I stopped it, went back and forth and froze it and went back and forth, frame to frame. And dang it, it looks like a little smile to me. So it's a hard call. I'm going to go ahead and say I think it's Dupers Delight. And that lets us know she has the impression she's getting away with this and that her story is being bought by the interviewer. We can also say it looks like contempt and all that, but we can blame the Botox for messing a lot of this stuff up. It's a really tough call for all those things. But I think we're seeing contempt in there, a little contempt in there as well, along with the Dupers Delight. If you like this video, get the full body language breakdown and analysis on our main channel by clicking this video right here.
Behavior panel. I love them. Hold on. And then there was one, hold on a minute. These are little short clips. These are very short.
Reaching her hand out to me while I'm driving, and the blood just keep coming out of her mouth. And that, maybe it'll fade too with time, but I don't think so. That haunts me the most.
Look at that. Oh. You can go through, and these are just little short clips. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I gotta get that music off. These are little short clips. You can go through and just look at those little Duper Delight videos. That's what I was doing. And that's them made over, if you ask me. Oh, Kat, thank you. Kat sees you. Thank you so much for your super sticker. Thank you. I got Kat, and then I got Donna. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. There we go. Thank you so much, y'all. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Yeah, Diane Downs was a scary woman. Diane Downs she was wild. Oh my God. Yeah, but I think that's what we got going on here. Definitely some Dupers Delights, in this. And they always be smiling and stuff. Let's see, hold on a minute. Oh, can I read this? Hold on. Who wrote this? Can I read this, Justin? Hold on. Okay, Justin sent me this. I guess he's probably already put it out. It was December 7th. I hope I can do it justice. Lord have mercy. Oh, he said I could read it. Okay, this Justin wrote this December 7th, 2024 at 12:56 a.m. He sent it to me. Oh, okay. I'm seeing what he's saying. He's saying something else. He has two of them, one for Seth. Oh, okay. This one is for Sebastian. All right. It says Sebastian's silence. In the quiet hours where shadows creep, a boy named Sebastian fell into a deep sleep. Or so they claim as their stories weave, but the truth is louder than what they believe. A mother on the phone, her words ran cold, with a stepfather's alibi left untold. She heard a thud in the dead of night, but stayed in her place, avoiding the fright. At 6 a.m., she says she came to wake her child, but it wasn't the same. His bed was empty, the room was so bare. Sebastian was gone, no trace left there. Yet in the darkness before the sun, a car pulled up, its work begun. A flashlight danced in the backyard gloom, whispers of secrets, a silent tomb. One ran back, the shadows grew, while another stayed for what they knew. The night held answers, but none would speak. A suspicion lingered, cold and bleak. KK and Edgar, their stories fry, their words like smoke slipping away, no alibi. No grief in sight, just questions haunting the endless night. But Seth, his father, won't stand down, though forest deep in every town. With Sebastian's army and hope in hand, his searches fight. His searches fights across the land. This case a puzzle, a lesson to learn. For years to come, its pages will turn. The truth will rise as it always must, breaking through lies and shattered trust. So Sebastian will find you, no matter how far. Your name's etched in our hearts like a guiding star. For justice is coming steady and true, and the world will remember what was done to you. Oh, Justin, that is beautiful. Justin wrote that. Yes. That's beautiful, Justin. Oh my God. That is so beautiful. Thank you. Oh. Sebastian has no idea how many people love him and has been praying for him and have so many prayers and arms and love around him. He has so many millions of friends. Yeah, Justin, he's a man of many talents. Many talents. Oh my gosh. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you for letting me read that. I think a lot of people need to hear that. That was just awesome. I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I hope you had put that out on yours before. Thank you so much. Yes, we see you and we don't believe you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. Well, no matter what the outcome, if you have any information, I think, especially in light of what in the last few days, I think that no matter what, you should definitely call in any information about Sebastian. I think you should report anything. It's not stupid. It's not dumb. And it literally may lead somewhere. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Don't anybody ask me any questions. If Seth or Tony feels the need, because it's still being worked on, I will, or they can, not me, they can speak on that more. Some things, when they really say don't need to be put out because it could jeopardize some things, really listen to that, because there's reasons. And you may not understand that, but there is reasons. And when people say coincidence, but when you get 4 to 5 coincidences in one day, that's a little bit strange to me and to others. Let's just say that. So if you have any information on Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, please call 1-800-TBI-FIND or 615-451-3838 or 1-833-TELL-DOG, or the FBI. The national number for that is 615-232-7500. Let's just all recap. Let's start being trustworthy. Let your actions speak more than words. Let's keep Sebastian's name and face out there. If you're out somewhere, throw out a flyer. And if you know better, do better. Okay? And trust and believe that Seth has not run off. Trust and believe he is still looking and searching. You may not know that, but it's the truth. And let's just be kind. I hope you all have a beautiful day and never give up. And miracles do happen.